Hi guys, Move Well Coach here, and welcome to my morning mobility routine. This takes you less than 10 minutes, so I implore you to do this before you start your day. Give your body something to be thankful for. The idea being is we often wake up in the morning, rush to work, we don't really stretch or do any exercise. This is a full body, head to toe, just a little bit of morning mobility to give your body the activation it needs to start your day right. I'm going to start on my knees, guys. So if this is uncomfortable for you, maybe try putting a cushion or a blanket underneath your knees or even the back of your legs here. But the idea, we want to try and get comfortable sitting in this position. It's a really good stretch for your knees, quads and ankles as well. Alternatively, you can sit down if it's too uncomfortable. We're going to start with the neck. So first things first, take your right hand, place over your left ear and just gently pull towards your shoulder. Pull in the opposite ear. So right ear now touching the right shoulder, and come back to the center and repeat. Take an inward breath from neutral and slowly release. Trying to keep the opposite arm as extended as possible as well, just to enhance the stretch. And the other side, so left hand, over the right ear. I'm going to pull down. Back to neutral, breath in. And again. Extending the right arm. Feel a nice stretch in the neck here. Hey, nice guys. Next we're going to go down to the sort of middle of the spine. So we're going to be isolating our chest. So think to keep the shoulders neutral. Chest comes forwards and backwards. Forwards and backwards. And again. Be as big as possible, big exaggerated movement forwards, and the spine comes back. You might feel some nice clicks as we do this, it's normal. And one more. So a movement you might know from previous yoga sessions or anything. Thread the needle, the idea with this one. Come to hands and knees, legs 90 degrees, shoulders over your wrists. We're going to start with the right arm, well, whichever side actually. One hand off the ground, and we're just going to open up as far as we can, trying to reach back behind, open up the chest, nice twist in the spine, and then just come through. If you can, try and touch the shoulders to the floor in this final position here, so that you want this will be the final position. And we're going to do 5 of those, so let's go guys. 1. Nice and slow breathing. 2. 3. 4. Nice big open chest, and for the 5th rep we're going to hold at the bottom, so hold here. 1, 2, 3. 5 seconds to go. 1, and good. Come back up to neutral. Other hand now. So we open up at the chest, twist of the spine, and come through. Drop shoulder to the floor. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Open up the chest, shoulder to the floor if you can. 4. And our final rep, we're just going to hold at the bottom. So hold it here. 1, 2. Remember to keep the breathing slow and steady. 3, 2, 1, and come back to neutral. Moving down to the hips now, guys. This is a lovely movement to increase mobility in the hips. I'm going to start in a 90-degree position, so my legs are basically at 90 degrees. And we're going to start by looking at the back foot, whichever foot is your back foot, looking down, and I'm going to come up onto my knees and twist my body at the same time. And come back down with control. We don't want to be dropping back down, come down with control. So, back foot, twist, and facing the other way by the end of the movement. Looking at the back foot, onto your knees, twist, and then you can look behind you. And you can help, you use the arms to help swivel you around as well. Okay, so let's go for 6 of those, guys. 1, 2, 3. Nice, slow and control on the way down, remember? Don't let your body drop back. Right, final rep, we're going to hold at the end. So hold at the top. Nice, and back down with control. Swap the legs over. Again, try and get to 90 degrees if you can. Looking at the back foot. We come up and let ourselves down with control. Okay, so 6 reps again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more then, guys. Final rep, we're going to hold at the top. Nice. It's from hips down to the hamstrings. Now for this one, we're going to keep our legs straight. And the idea is we're going to bounce up. So feel a nice ping in the posterior chain, so our hamstrings and our calves. So if you can't touch the floor, guys, just touch your shins, no problem. Legs straight, just bouncing. Like so. I haven't got much space here, so instead of walking straight forward, I'm going to go backwards. So, tap, 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 tap. And we'll go 5 steps forwards, 5 steps back. So, with me then, if you can touch the floor, great. If you can't, shins is fine. Like I said, we want to get a nice bounce. It should feel lovely little ping in and around the back of the legs. So, here we go. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one more front and forward and backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You might find that your range of motion is increasing already. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Give that a little shake off, guys. Final exercise, focusing, I'd say more on the glutes, but also the ankles as well, the ankle mobility. So I'll do this one. We're going to maintain the integrity of the hips. We don't want to let our hips cave in like this. We want to keep our hips pointing up, keep them strong, engage in the glutes as we go. So we want to go on the balls of our feet, like so. Taking a strain on our quads, just above our knees. Just go down however far you feel comfortable. So as you start to wobble or shake, okay, come back up. That's your limit. The more you do it, the lower down you can go. But if you start to get to this position and you start to cave in, just put your hips up and come back up to standing. So I'm going to go that far down, I'm going to come up. I'm going to go this far, I'm going to come up. All controlled motions. Don't let the hips cave. So you start to shake and struggle a little bit, just pop back up with control. We're going to do 8 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe play with going a little bit further if you feel comfortable. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And eventually, guys, the more you do this, you can start touching the floor. That'll be your ultimate goal. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a beautiful day.